Hey guys, this is Chris Ward, Mater Dei Offensive Line coach from 2015 to 2017, and we're going to go over the snatch and trap technique. Let's get into the objectives now. So first, you got to slow down the D lineman's momentum. This is important because without a decrease in momentum, you're unable to achieve the next objectives. First being removing their contact point, and this is either done by a set or a hop, and this is going to be removing their point at which they have their hands on you, so which is keeping them up against the force of gravity. And next, we're going to apply a downward force to their hands or body, and this added to the force of gravity will make it near impossible for them to stay upright and continue a productive rush. Now, in order to teach this technique, you need to understand the concepts at work here. The picture on the left is a guy putting his weight up against a wall. The picture on the right, the circled part represents his contact point, which we spoke about in the previous slide, and the arrow represents gravity pulling him downward, and the line represents the man's center of gravity, which notice it's over his base, and gravity would pull that guy to the ground without that contact point against the wall. Now let's remove his contact point. Notice how the man is no longer putting his body weight up against the wall. This allows gravity to work and pull him downward because of his center of gravity being over his base. The only way to recover, we represented in the bottom picture, is for him to kind of upright his torso and take a step forward. This gets back into applying that downward pressure on those hands or body, which will make it nearly impossible for him to get rebalanced from that position. Now let's apply this concept to offensive line play. The offensive lineman in white playing against the defensive lineman in green. In the picture on the left, you'll see the defender's body angle and his point of contacts that is circled, and the line representing his center of gravity, which is over his base. Now let's get to the picture on the right. Once you get past my awesome Photoshop skills, you'll see that the contact point has been removed by either a hop or a set, and now the offensive lineman puts a little bit of downward pressure against the defensive lineman's hands or body. This causes the defender to fall forward because the force of gravity with that applied downward pressure is too much to handle. Now let's go over when to use it. This is best used against a bull rush or a defensive lineman attacking straight on, when the defensive lineman uses a long arm technique, especially against tackles, or against any type of engagement or re-engagement when the defensive lineman's center of gravity is noticeably forward. All right, now let's get into some video here. All right, here we got Tommy Brown, left tackle. Let's go ahead and play it. Overextended, break the contact point. Same thing here. And again, overextended. Now here we got it at center, right here. Overextended, feels it. Now at guard, taking him on straight ahead. Oh, they all lived, by the way. All right, here we go at right tackle, right here. Break the hands, hop back a tad, finish. There you go. Left tackle again. Now here you got a long arm in the chest, break it, down. Here you got center again, takes that rush straight on, gets a little overextended, a little chop in the arms, down. And again, at left tackle, really helps if you're long, if you haven't noticed. Overextended, see right here, this angle we got going on, the contact point, a little bit of a hop back, break the arms. Again here, now here we got a long arm again, break it, center of gravity over the base, gravity to take care of the rest. Here we go, right tackle, Same thing. Right tackle again. Break the contact point. Gravity. All right, here we go. Let's watch the right guard now. Feels the bull rush right away. That's on the scouting report, by the way. So it's something you can definitely prepare before the games. This guy was a heavy bull rusher. Overextended, feels it, low hands, low contact point, break them, easy. All right, now we got right tackle, same thing. Long arm, contact point, overextended. You can't really see from the video, but it's there. Break the arms, finish. All right. Here we go, guard again. This guy would come off the ball low all the time. So I think Chris Murray, my right guard, got a little tired of that and put a little bit of applied force on his body, down. Your left tackle again. All right, now we're going to get into some examples of when it's not going to work. So when we talked about before of stopping the defender's momentum, these are two examples of when it doesn't work. Unable to stop the defender's momentum, can't break that contact point, can't do it. You're just going to have to take on that rush. And again here, same thing. Didn't stop the momentum. And again right here, he even tries it a little bit, the young rookie. But the only reason it didn't work, didn't stop the momentum. Now that we've gone over the what, the why, we've seen the technique in action, now let's go over the how. First, you have to teach the concepts. Really take the time to go over what and why so that your kids really buy into the technique. Kids these days are really smart and they love to question things that are new. If you back it up with reasoning, it really makes teaching new things easy. Now teach a little bit of a hop or whatever you guys like to teach as far as creating a little bit of separation in order to break the contact point. Next, we're going to add some downward force. It doesn't even have to be very big. The more you break that contact point, the less force is needed for the technique to work. And then lastly, you have to make sure that your alignment are not leaning or getting overextended, especially while practicing. It takes a lot of reps and body control to keep yourself in a good position, but we got to finish the rep. All right, guys, that's it from me. Hope you got something out of this presentation. If you have any questions or comments, my DMs are always open on Twitter, ChrisWard6275. Apparently, there's 6,274 other Chris Wards on Twitter, so I had to settle for that one. Sorry, D-line and D-line coaches. This is for all the times we got push-pulled to the ground, as this is kind of our payback. O-line brotherhood, baby. See you guys.